water. So I got to put my hand around all of that stuff so I don't drop anything. Come on. There's that. There's that. Now, I got to keep my hands around this so that I don't drop it. Okay. Put that here. So there's a shim inside of here. See that loose shim? There used to be two of them. And I dropped one in the water. Okay, so what did I do here? That's weird. Oh no, that's about right. Okay, so this screw right here is under that other one, so this is where I would have that one mounted. I don't like it though. How much further? I'd like to move it just a little ways over. It's weird. Let me remeasure that. Actually, I was wrong. No, it's 7 inches. It's about 7 inches. So you know what? I wonder if these two... Oh, I know what it is. I was holding this backwards. Okay. So now, I want to be able to move this one forward a little bit, but I don't want to move it. I can't move it so far forward that the handle hits on the... It's hard to do with one hand. Okay, there we go. Got to hold on to this so I don't lose my shims. Then I got to put this back over here. And measure. Oh boy, almost dropped it. Okay, so I can go about maybe an inch only. I could actually go 2 inches, but then I'm going to hit this on the other side. So I don't think I want to go more than about an inch forward with it. You doing okay, checkers? So I've got my chat on voice chat down there, and I'm not hearing a thing, which makes me wonder if it's actually working. Come on. So because of that, I'm going to put this here. Okay, I got chat on the iPad. Okay, so if I move Where's the tape measure? If I go to 6 inches instead of 7, this will be about right there. No, way over here. There and there. Okay, now so in other words, so I'm moving this forward. Which way does that go? This way. Moving that forward 1 inch. So this pole holder, actually I won't even be using that pole holder because my pole will be in the downrigger, so I don't have to worry about the fact that this pole is going to be in the way of my crank. All right, so you okay, checkers? So we want to have those 2 dots parallel, and let's measure twice and drill once. I need to be 1 3/4 inches. Okay, so this dot right here, we'll just put a little circle. I'll put a little line on it. This dot right here, this one, is our back corner. This one is what we have to have it in order to get it square. It's got to be lined up with that dot. So when this goes on that way, this white thing goes towards the inside of the boat. Okay, so there, just for the fun of it, I'm going to feel under there. That feels like where my hole is going to go is going to be good. So we'll drill 1 hole. We'll save those from going in the water. Nobody in chat. Okay. Now, what we'll do is we'll put the first bolt through. Like so. Ooh, it's pretty snug. So my drill I know is like the perfect size, same size, not the perfect size, the same size. It's the same size as the screw, so I need a little bit of clearance there. Okay. Now, if I did it right, we should be able to get this nut and washer on the back, and we can. Okay, now we'll line up the edge with that blue dot, and we'll put our second hole. Whoa! Okay, that's not good. I see what happened too. I'm not going to be able to use that one, or at least it'll be a fake one. It came down and it hit one of the bars underneath. And that happened because I moved it back. it's a fail, it'll be okay because I think I'll still be able to get the nut on it. And I got this hole drilled so snugly that even if I can't get the nut on it, this screw is in there. I'll have 3 tied down tight, and 1 will be fake. Yeah, now I'm hitting the bar. So I can't even have that screw in, but I'm going to leave it there for now so it will hold location for me. Why in the hell is that not drilling? Oh, I broke my drill a bit. Did I? Sure as shit, I did. That's okay. I needed a slightly bigger drill anyway. So when my drill went through and it hit the pipe, it broke the tip off the drill. So, I'm not quitting though. You know that? Just because every single thing is going wrong, I'm not quitting. Felt like quitting, but I'm not. Where's my drills? We'll use the next bigger one, next bigger size. I'm going to take Checker's water out for him. Ooh, that looks nasty there. We'll give him some fresh filtered water. Okay. Try to keep it slightly cool in there. There you go, buddy. In case you're thirsty. You're not? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I had one successful project this morning, and my second one, which was the chart plotter streaming, was a fail. And then I do have drilled that. I moved this over, which makes it so I can't use this hole. That's another fail. Try to keep that out of the water. Okay. Now, take this out. This hole's no good anyway. So we're going to have a 75% success on these bolts on this thing. Actually, if I was going to have one bolt missing, it would be better if it was a front one rather than a back one. because this thing's going to get quite a bit of, if I get a big fish or ever get a snag, it's going to be a lot of pressure. Now let's see. Okay, that works. Bigger drill, I don't have to ream it out this time. Okay, that goes through. Huh, this one doesn't. How's that possible? Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. Now this is going to have to be moved anyway, because my crank's going to hit it. That's my Malabar spinach vine. Okay. What is that not going on there? Come on. What the hell? Either I don't have it square. What in the hell? You know this will go on, right? Oh, you know what? I know what. I buggered up them threads when I ran it down into the pipe. That's why that's not going on there. I'll have to get out my little knife file and file that screw. It's a good stainless screw, you know. It'd be good to keep it. Okay. That worked. Okay. Do I have one in there already? Yes, I do. So it's Friday. It only looks like over there, these are all Freedom Boat Club boats over there on that dock that my camera's looking at. And it's interesting, looks like only one of them is out today. Okay, I can't get the nut driver on it. So luckily I got the screwdriver, the crescent wrench. Okay. Okay. Now, let's take this guy. I think this one will probably be the right one to go through. We'll see. No, it's a little bit high. So let's try this one. There's two good things about having this downrigger over on this side. One is I always dock tight on my starboard side, so this ball won't be dangling down and hitting the dock ever. Okay, now I just need to latch that little white latch right there. There we go. Okay, now, I almost feel like I should have went one more down. I'm gonna lose my little pieces. Don't lose the pieces. Ugh. Wow. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna lower this down one more. So I gotta pop this little white thing out. Like that. Pull this back out. And go down one more triangle lower. Let's try that. It's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of another. That's no good. Okay, so I gotta go over one, not down one. Because the little cable is going to be wearing on my net. Ooh, there's a big Texas frickin' wasp. You do not want one of them biting you ever. Oop, how did I get that upside down? Man, I need supervision. Is there anybody in chat? No, I need people in chat to supervise me. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Okay, that's kind of off of there. Okay, let's lock that back in. Why? There. Okay, so that's locked back in. So now, a couple things we got to do. One, we got to let this line out far enough to get the weight back on it. Okay, we'll go a little more. Like that. And then we'll put the weight on it. We'll put the weight back on. Nope, that's not how I do that. Goes on this end. Okay, then we'll latch that. This is a 2. Wow. Ooh. Holy shit. gonna need the needle nose to help. Wow. Okay. I might have to go get channel locks. Wow! What the hell? Why did they make that so hard? You gotta be shitting me. Almost. Oh! Alright, I guess I gotta have the right tool for the right job. We're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with this. And I'm going to leave the rest here. Cameras are working. Holy shit. You want to come in, checkers? Are you too hot out there? Oh, it hurt my fingers pressing on that thing. Watch out, buddy. You gotta leave me room to get in. I'll put you in. I'll bring you in. All right. Come on. Here's your water. There you go. Okay, you're all set with water. This isn't working either. Unfreaking believable. Let me put this on. Okay, let's see if we're connected to... Yeah, so my earphone is now connected to the chat. So hopefully, if somebody goes on there, I'll hear them. Okay, what did I come in here for? Channel locks. This is pissing me off too. And this is pissing me off. Something wrong here. Plus we're not plugged in for charging. Let's get that plugged in. Oh, there. Kicked the freaking camera off again. Unbelievable. Piece of shit. Okay, it's back on. No, I want to fix something right while I'm thinking of it. There we go. All right, now look at this on the floor here. All right, now let's try this with the channel locks. This should work. Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Wow. There we go. Holy shit. Okay, we might be done with those. Now, I'm going to hook this tether right here. So I can get at it later. Man, I'm going to have to start getting my hand strengthening grippers out again. Wow, I don't usually have that much trouble with that. I wish I could get this to, let's see. There we go. That'll work. Okay. We're locked in. We're screwed down. Okay, now. Oh. I'll have to get on the phone with Digi. See if I can figure out why this frickin' thing keeps shutting off. I won't be able to get on the phone. They won't even have a phone. Okay, we're hooked up again. All right, now we got 3 parts, none of which we can drop. 4 parts, 5 parts. 2 hands and 5 parts. Where do I want it? Do I want it on that side over there, or do I want it on this side? I think I want it on this side. So, put that through there, get that ready like that, and then these 2. Oh wait, that's not going to work. The cable's on that side. Has to go on this side. Okay. So this has to go here. This has to go there. And those little pegs go in those holes. Ooh, this is not good. This is not going to be good. Yeah, I think this got to have this little shim on this side, like that, okay? Ooh, this is going to be difficult. I think what I better do, I better pull this back out and then get that fishing pole out of the way on top so I can get my body out there better. Do I have a place to put this? With a gazillion hooks on it? Oh, this is an accident waiting to happen here. Excuse me. This is an accident waiting to happen here. Okay, now, I'm not going to want this up here anyway, so I'm going to take this off. I only have one pole holder, but I have two bases. Oh, that's not what I want to do at all. I don't want to pull that out and risk dropping it. What I want to do is press the white button on the other side here and pull this out, like so. Okay, now I want to do something different with this Bimini to test the camera light anyway, so I'm going to move this out of the way too. And then I'm going to try to grab this like so. Get that squeezed in there. I got slightly, oh, I can't do that. I got to put it on first. Okay, so this is going to be going through here like that. So I want to have this handy, like about right there. And then adjust the camera so you guys can see it. And then let's go out here, get this stuff out of the way. Because I got 5 parts and 2 hands. I gotta have my hands on it. Okay, so I got that there. Come on, come on, come on, get through there. Now, put this through there. Let's see if we can get that threaded in. Oh, I see what's wrong. Okay, I gotta get it through. Where's the hole? There's the hole. Now I gotta get it through the little shim. Okay, I'm through the shim. Now I gotta get it threaded in the little nut. And I hope I got this right. About there. No, about there. Come on, come on. This is much better done on shore. See, without that shim, the thing wobbles a little bit, but it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, now, let's see how the pole looks. Come on. You gotta be shitting me. See how if something can go wrong, it does? That little red bead gets stuck in that little slot. Okay, now let's try this. How's that? Not good. I want that up more. Okay. Stay there. At least we don't have to take it off. All we have to do is loosen it a little bit. And turn this one notch down. Don't fall. Right there. Let's try that. See if I like it. But that pole is way too freaking long. That's okay. Well, there's what I'm going to do about that problem. Is this pole is now going to be on the other side of the boat. I just don't have a... I got to put the... Now, everything's going wrong, right? Today, there's a couple things that can't go wrong, like a hook in me or a hook in checkers. Okay, so that's snagged. Come on. Oh, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. If there's anybody on there, you should be laughing your absolute ass off. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's at least out of the way for a second. Then this is the pole. We're going to keep over on this side. See, that's what I get for having a boat that's not ideal for anything I'm doing. It's very versatile. I can do a lot of shit, but it is not quite ideal for anything. Okay, so that fits good there. Okay, that pole will work there. Now, what I want to have is a bungee kind of close by. How did I do that over here? Go around here maybe and just clamp there. And then just come over like this. Ooh. So that used to work really good for me before because the handle was on the other side. And with this bungee on here, I'm not going to be able to reel it at all. Could do that though. Okay, so that's my security for the pole so it doesn't fall out. Okay, so what's wrong with this now? How long has that been off? Huh? How long has that camera been locked? How long? No, I don't want that. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, so I think the reason that might have been locked is the HDMI cord was coming out. Possibly. Nobody's in chat. Damn good thing. Okay, so this fucking thing is locked here. Why? It's not locked on the phone. You unplug it once. Okay. Oh, man. Cycle the HDMI cord for a second. So HDMI 2 isn't working. Which one is 2? It's either this one or this one. HDMI 3 just came back on. HDMI 2 is not working. Why? Why would that not be working? Unbelievable. So what I'm going to do is get rid of it. Then I'll go back here and go back to HDMI 4. Okay. That one's working. That one's working. This one's working. HDMI 2 is not. Troubleshooting while streaming. So let's try rebooting the phone. I don't think that's it, but restart.
Opening power options.
Okay, that's weird. It didn't reboot. Restart, restart. Now, one of my next upgrades is I have a fan that I'm going to add in here. It's hotter than hell today. It's actually surprising this stuff doesn't overheat yet. I haven't had any overheating problems yet. Well, unless this is an overheating problem. Now, I'll just abandon this and troubleshoot it tonight if this doesn't work right now. Phone is restarting. Let's go to streaming. Let's go to the Digi-Camera app. The chances are I'm going to have to reconnect. It's connecting. Okay. All right, so that's back on the phone, but it's not back on HDMI 2. All right, so I'm not troubleshooting that now. So what I'm going to do is put in a new scene. It's going to be this. I'm going to use this and this. Come on. There. All right. So, one of the other things I wanted to do today was see if I can get this installed in here. And I don't know how it works. This is the stopper. Huh. Okay, there's no obstructions there. It just seems way too big to go in there. Huh. Well, I'll bet you. Yeah, that's got a little seam there. Let's give it a try. I mean, that's what we're out here for. I think what I have to do is loosen this up. Like so. And pry that apart. Yeah. Loosen up this back one. So you can't see what I'm doing now because this stupid head camera is not working. But sorry about that. But let's see if we can get this in. Ooh, look at that. You guys, I think something might have went right. What's up? Okay, look at that. It doesn't seem to latch like the other one did on the other side, but you know, it could slide like that and then the thing could fall out, but it's way better than it was. So, all right, so that's done. That little project's done. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some testing on the cameras here, the face cameras. And the way you're going to do that is we're going to pull this up. Sure wish I had a head cam. It's pissing me off. It's not back. We go to settings once. Rename, flip horizontal, chroma key, cropping, replicate, PTC control, transition action. Okay. One thing I could test is let's swap what's in HDMI. Here's two. HDMI 1 is the iPad. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to swap these two. That will kind of isolate whether it's a cable problem or some other kind of problem. Okay. Alright, so HDMI 2 still isn't working. But you know what? I think I swapped the wrong ones. Let's swap these two. I can't tell which is HDMI 1 and which port is HDMI 1 and HDMI 2. Okay, now neither one are working. Okay, HDMI 2 now has the laptop on it. So that would tell me it's the cable. So let's check out this cable. Okay, I'm going to plug that one in one more time. Okay, now I'm going to go get a new cable. Okay, let's try this. Put that one over here. Okay. Let's see if that works. Well, then the next thing it could be is the HDMI adapter. And it just so happens I have an extra one. So let's go get another one. Might as well stay on it. Might as well keep working on it. It's got to get fixed. Okay. Here's the spare HDMI adapter. Gotta remember all them hooks are laying there. Okay. Pull this out. Put that in there. And that goes there. And this goes here. Not working. Still not fucking working. Well, next step is probably reboot the YOLO box. But anyway, I'm gonna quit messing with that. Okay, that's news layout 2. Okay, we'll start with USB 1, which is the webcam. And what we're going to do is pull this bimini up and tie it off. I want to see how much better the picture is. Come on. Fuck. Gotta be shitting me. Oh. I'm telling you guys, this is like the worst fucking day ever. Wow. Okay, now sure as shit. You wouldn't expect that to stay hooked up there, would you? Huh? No. No, you wouldn't want that to stay hooked. You want it should fall off. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, how's that for camera? Man, I can't see shit in my box anymore. Get some sunshade on it. Now I can see good. Okay, so we'll check out that camera on my face. That's kind of hot though. See, so now the sun's on my legs and my hand. All right, so we'll go back this way. Now let's go to HDMI 4, which is going to be the Sony camera. Let's see how that looks. It's crooked. Now it's straight. I just want to see how the sunlight, no, it's really bright too. So I'm probably, I have this huge squinting problem whenever I'm in the sun. Now that, it would have to be, I mean, I would like this if it wasn't 95 degrees. You know, if it was winter and it was 60, 70 degrees, I'd love to have that sun on me like that. But, okay, so that is no good. But let's see what happens. What happens if we do it halfway? Like, we'll unhook this. And then let this drop. Yeah, that's no good. That's not going to work. I thought maybe I could go halfway, and I could if I had something different to connect this to here. I would need like a little tiny tie strap. I don't have one. So anyway, let's put this over here. Latch that. And then we'll, come on. Can you believe that shit? Tore my thing a little bit. Okay. All right. That can go over here. Let's see if HDMI 1 is not back. Okay, so before I sign off, no, I have to sign off in order to reboot this thing. So, look at the size of that frickin' spider. Wow. Okay, guys, if there's anybody on, I gotta sign off because I've got way too many frickin' problems. Get out of there. Jesus Christ, he's going in my box here.